Um, the race is over, and I'm glad. It was a good race. It's tough. There were quite more than a few hills during this race, but I knew that getting into it. Um, the hills weren't as steep as I thought that they would be, but there were a lot of them, and they added up. Um, but to be honest, I kind of lost track of the miles running the race because there was so much to see on the course itself. I mean, view, turn after turn, there were just so many different things that I saw along the way. Just trying to think of a few. Palace of Fine Arts, um, National Marine Museum. Um, what else? I saw Alcatraz going up towards the Golden Gate Bridge. We looped that twice. I saw the ballpark here. Saw, let's see, say Jimi Hendrix home. What else did I see? It's a little bit of a blur, but it was just so much, and just taking in just the view of the bay. As you can see here behind me, I'm on one of the piers, just kind of taking in the scene and relaxing. It was such a beautiful race. The weather, it was very cool. It's still very cool out. Most folks are wearing jackets, long sleeves here. It's pretty windy. It's in the low right now. It's in the low 60s, high 50s. One thing about the city that I learned is that the weather changes a lot every couple of blocks. This morning it was misting for the first 2.5 hours, and then it stopped misting. That happens a lot. It gets foggy, then it goes away, then it comes back, then the wind picks up. It's just back and forth. Um, but all in all, it was fantastic. I'll make a more in-depth review later, but I did want to just do a quick video just to recap the race. Tough, but not too tough. Don't be afraid to do this race. Even if it's a first timer for you, I would say, because the hills are not that bad, I would say. Run the hills that you can and walk the ones that you can. That's what I did. I walked several of them, and I still finished in a good amount of time. I definitely crossed the finish line, so that's the most important thing. So be on the lookout for the more in-depth review of the race, where I stayed, how much you should save, training and stuff like that. But I'll leave this one right where it is. Until next time.